Hello in the chat. I hope you can hear me. I'm live. The temperature has dropped low enough that we can actually, hopefully, survive for a while at least. I'm just putting the game on now. Good afternoon, Webbo fella. Good afternoon, John. Please let me know if you can hear me. Hugh Jones, hello. Just trying to get this just right. You should be out here. I hope you can hear me. It would be wonderful if you can. I mean, just need to make sure I've got this on live chat. There we go. Awesome stuff. Hello, hello. All is well. Thank you, Crazy Irish. Awesome stuff. Right, I suppose I better go from that to that. Hello, everyone. I'm here. Haven't done this for a while. With various different things, you know how it is, you know how it's been if you've been following my channel for any amount of time. I'm glad you can. Hello, Dave. Hello, John. Is that Leechy? Awesome stuff. Glad you're here. Well, Sniper, awesome. People are joining. Undead Farmer. Member for 23 months. Awesome stuff. Pithers, hope you're well. That requires a... Assuming, of course, you can hear that, but you deserve a cheer, so thank you very much for that. Coming in loud and clear, Morris Baker, I hope you are all well. So, like I said before, as it's been hot, there's been obviously all the stuff in my back and whatnot, and I've been indoors, not in the man cave for a while, so the temperature dropped a little bit. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to live stream. I haven't done it for ages. I enjoy doing it, so, you know, that's absolutely fantastic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right, well, I thought what I would do is just go on to my Let's Play that I'm on at the moment on multiplayer, and I'm just going to play. I'm just doing some stuff, the stuff I would normally do kind of behind the scenes, I suppose. Bits and bobs here and there. We might pick up a contract or two, depends what people fancy me doing. I really don't mind at all. That'd be absolutely awesome. So, looking forward to it. Probably stream for a couple of hours. What time is it now? 1 PM UK. So, yeah, probably 1 till 3. I always say that, and then what ends up happening is... You know how it goes, you know, it gets to 2 hours, then all of a sudden it's 2.5, then all of a sudden it's 3. We'll see what happens, but anyway, thank you all for joining me. You're all stars. Member for 23 months, that's seriously cool. So this should, I hope this loads. If something goes wrong now, I don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't streamed for such a long time. I was trying to set it all up, and all the settings were different, and I was like, okay, I don't know what's happening. So we're here, anyway, yeah. Hope you are all doing well. I don't know what the weather's like where you are. I know I've been talking to a few different people with all the various different fire stuff. Lewis, who messages me quite a lot, he's out firefighting in the US at the moment, and he's been sending me pictures and images. And my wife has got this like thing. It's like they have a thunder one. There's one. It's a fire map around the world, and it is terrifying. So wherever you are, I hope you're all okay and safe and well and that kind of thing. It's all a bit mad. Crazy Irish, I'm stuck at my niece's 3-year-old party. Awesome. Happy 3rd birthday to your niece. That's very cool. Loving the flying tours. I'm glad you're enjoying that. I was going to ask. I didn't know how people were feeling about that, because I've been enjoying doing them. I'm not going to lie. I've been having a great old time. So it's always difficult doing something else because not everyone likes it. So, you know, it's always a tricky one, isn't it, to know what people are like. Another red hot day near Heathrow. Yeah, I mean, it's 26 here, which, to be fair, I mean, it's the best it's been in about a week, so I'll take that. MrSealyp, the original game changer, I wish. Smack132, I'm in Dallas. Just got up and was going to play Farm Sim for a little bit before the kids get up. Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? I know people always say, why do you always stream so early? For me, it's 1 PM, so it's not early. I don't usually stream in the evenings. I suppose I could do every now and again. Once the temperature starts to drop a little bit, I want to be doing more streams. And it's always getting that first one out of the way, making sure I've remembered how to set it all up, making sure that people can hear me, that the sound's all right and that kind of thing. That's what I need to do. So that's absolutely awesome. St Ives, Cambridgeshire. Cool. Sunny Milton Keynes, just up the road, not far away. Farmer Taz, hello. It's raining and cold in Victoria, Australia. I wouldn't mind a bit of cooler weather. I didn't make a video yesterday. I did some prep and I did some recording for another flight sim video, but we decided we were gonna go out for dinner, take the kids out. I say kids, I always say the kids, they are my kids, but they're all adults. And in the end we said, look, come over to the house, we'll get a takeaway, we'll sit out on the deck. We had a few drinks, we played some music, we had a bit of a laugh. So I didn't post a video yesterday, but I had a lovely time. The temperature was just right, it was awesome. So yeah, so I woke up today feeling invigorated and I thought, I'm going to live stream. Manchester, just up the road. It's supposed to be 39 in Dallas. Oh, I know. It's a big... Oh, well, Aaron, hello, how are you? Also, thank you for the videos on YouTube, because I'm a huge fan of yours. Thank you, Aaron. That's very kind of you to say so. Awesome stuff. Chaos Ninja, howdy. Hope you're doing well. Oh, everyone's jumping in. Now, I'm assuming that's Nina. Nina, good afternoon, Nina, and happy birthday for the other day. If everyone knows the lovely Nina from my videos and from the blog videos and from my chat and in the chat, it was Nina's birthday, so happy birthday, Nina. What do you think is best map on Farm Sim 25? I get asked that all the time, don't I? Oh, I don't know. It's a tricky one, isn't it? I can't wait for Whitcomb to come, because I think, yeah, from what I've heard, it's the best map ever made. You know, when it comes to console, I'll be all over it. I'll do my map tour as I always do, but I'm really looking forward to that map. Saxlingham, I think, is great. I didn't do a series on it because everyone was doing series on Saxlingham, so I didn't in the end. So, lucky London is due to rain. Is it? St Helens? Well, Sim Farmer, hello from me. From me and the Apprentice. Hello to the Apprentice. Lovely lad. I enjoyed doing that stream that day. It was absolutely fantastic. How many hours do I think I put into FS25? Oh, it says on my thing. I can't remember what it was now. It's a lot. Because obviously with all the mod reviews, map tours and all the rest of it, it just takes forever, doesn't it? Who have I missed? Oh, Yoss. The modder Yoss is in the chat, and Yoss has just gifted 5 memberships. So if you've just received a membership, and Yoss gets thumbs up as well. Thank you, Yoss. If you just received one, that is from the modder Yoss. We had a fantastic time at FarmCon. The guy is just hilarious. If you watch my live stream when we did the charity stream for the Country Trust last October, just honestly, he brightens every day. Let's just say that, shall we? Excellent stuff. Kim City 83, hello. Is it Jeff Athar? No, I'm not trying to say that. Is it Zyroth? Zyroths? Hello, hello, hello. Can't wait for Bally Spring. I know. I've seen a couple of images of Bally Spring. I haven't seen anything else. I haven't watched anyone's because a couple of people got early access and have done a couple of map tours. I haven't done anything like that. So, you know, I don't like to jump on and watch other people's videos. I want that excitement of doing it myself. Anyway, I need to crack on. I've got work to do. Like I say, I'm just doing some jobs. I didn't finish off the stuff I was doing the other day. After we bought our new Valtra, I've got the rest of the mowing to do and collecting. I've been dumping grass into here. So I've got grass that's transferring to hay, and I've got grass that's transferring to silage in here now as well. So I'm going to get the mowing done on that. I apologise now if I miss anybody popping up on the stream, because obviously I'm trying to do this and do this all at the same time. Crustu, Tigger970, the Penguin President, hello, hello. 21 degrees in Cornwall. Oh, that sounds lovely. That sounds lovely. Noel, 1775, good afternoon. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. Right, so let's get this fired up and let's get some stuff. I might take on a contract. The contract situation is as follows. We have got a soybean contract available, a sunflower contract available. I could do the soybean one, I suppose. Onions, I did onion one on Mechet. It will take a while, but I could do since we're live streaming. There's that harvester again. I always say that a lot. But parsnips, we've got wood transport. We could pick up that soybean harvest. It'll give me something to do, won't it? Let's accept the contract. And if I run out of bits and bobs to do, I might skip ahead time as well, because obviously there's things that are happening. So we'll see. Greetings from Brighton. Hello, Sam Day. East Sussex, very hot. Yeah, it's been I don't know. This is the longest bout of kind of summers, I guess, we've had in a long time. Last year it got very, very hot, but it got very, very hot and then it kind of just dissipated and that was it. This we've had repeated cycles of hot, and when I say it's cooled down, it hasn't cooled down that much, but it has cooled down. And again, I know compared to some places in the world where people are It's much, much hotter in other places of the world. I know, I totally get that. I'm wondering, you know, with this trailer, have I got a wheel up or something that I shouldn't have? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Why don't I play FS25 on a PC? Because I'm a console gamer. Been a console gamer since my first console. I've talked about this a lot in my videos. Sega Mega Drives and, you know, you name it. From PlayStation 1 right up now to what we're on. I've always been a console guy. So yeah, I do some stuff on PC, but I'm not a PC gamer. Never have been. So hello, Cher. Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, it's. I mean, we've been up close, haven't we? We've got to sort of 37, 38. I know London yesterday was 38.1. We had, and the thing is, well, that's only where they record it officially. We have had places that are hotter. I watched Colin Furze, his channel. He's the guy. He's built an underground kind of bunker in his garden, and he's built a tunnel network under his house, and he's building a Batman style kind of garage that raises and lowers and all the rest of it. And he did a video the other day, and it was 42 degrees according to his thermometer, and that was in the shade, not even in the sun, which is crazy. We just ran from air conditioning to air conditioning. Oh, I know I've had this conversation loads of times when we've done videos, and people say, why don't you get air conditioning? Why don't you have air conditioning? It's some new buildings have it in the UK, but not many. Offices and stuff tend to have it. Newer houses tend to have it. Getting it retrospectively fitted into your house costs a lot of money. You can get mobile aircon units, but like I said before, because the man cave is on, it's not on mains power. We are technically on an extension which has an RCD designed to trip out. So if anything goes wrong in the man cave, the power trips out, and we don't burn the man cave down and all my recording gear and stuff like that. But one of our friends did say about updating our main fuse panel and wiring box and wiring the man cave directly into the house mains. If I do that, then I could plug in a portable one, because the trouble is aircon units use a lot of wattage, and as soon as you plug in something with high wattage, it trips out the RCD in the house. So unfortunately I can't. It's one of those things. And it's an old house. We are these were built for Benskin's Brewery in Watford when Benskin's Brewery was still there, a massive thing. And they were all houses for the staff for Benskin's Brewery, so they were turn of the century, so 1900. So they're old houses, and yeah, we don't have the air cons. Yeah, and it affects, you know, air conditioner. Thank you, Yoss. Oh dear. Jeff Afar, it's hot in the UK and I'm a year older. Has it been your birthday recently, Jeff? So I'm sitting now and I thought it's been fine right up until I started streaming now, and all of a sudden I'm thinking it's feeling quite warm. I've had to turn the fan away from me because I didn't want the fan blowing across the mic, and that's been the problem like indoors. The other day on Thursday when it was 37, it was I have the fans blowing on me, and the problem is every time I want to record I have to turn the fans away so they're not blowing across the mic. As soon as you turn the fans off you just swelter. It was unbearably hot. How's Farm Dog doing? He's struggling, he doesn't like the heat. We've got these things like little, they're like schnoods, like a, you know, like the head over things you get and you can wear around your neck in the winter. They're those for dogs, and you just wet them and it cools them around their neck. But anyway, yeah, very, very cool. So he's alright. Hello, Stephen Plays. How are you? Christopher? Good afternoon from Calgary. How cool is that? Krogan. I don't think I've seen grass cut this way before. Oh yeah, I mean it's the it's the triple mower setup. So you would normally have that on the front and those two on the back. Because this joins together, it's designed to go on the back of a tractor because the weight of that on a rear 3-point link, because the rear point 3 link is designed to carry much more weight than the front 3-point link. So you run the tractor in reverse, and the tractor like this one, you can swing your steering around, so you've got steering wheel at the back. So when I go forwards, although I'm technically going in reverse, I am going forwards, if that makes sense. So yeah, it was the new rig we bought the other day, so I thought I'd get all this done and get this put in and see how we get on. Who else have we got? Jennifer Cantwell, hello! Thanks for joining us. Now, what's this one? Unwind and relax your mental health. Nearly autumn. It is nearly autumn. And no, we don't seem to... Irish boy, hello! Thank you for catching me live. What a time to be alive. It's the wonders of modern technologies. Yeah, it's weird. We seem to be getting more like other countries where we kind of go from summer. Autumn seems to be a little bit of a blip now. It's not as long as it used to be. We seem to be having warmer autumns, and then all of a sudden we're into the cold weather again, and it's the temperature plummets. And again with the man cave, I've got the stove in the corner, which I love. I love putting the stove on, stoking it up, and it gets nice and toasty in here. But if you're out recording all day, you have to keep stoking it. And again, I can't put a heater in here because if I put a heater in here, the wattage is too high. So I bounce between it either being really, really hot, really, really cold. I just want some middle ground. I want that Goldilocks man cave, you know? Hello, Raymond! Ray the French Canadian. Thanks for joining us. Did I see the eclipse? I had my eyes closed. I'm joking. I can't add him on. Sorry, Jennifer. I can't add anyone on PS5. I hit a limit on PS5 for adding peeps. And let's turn that off. Turn that off. Drop that off, and then we'll go and unload this load. I'm getting tons of grass off here. This is awesome. We might fill the thing up. Yeah, so I can't add anyone. Oh, we are wheel spinning a little bit. There's a lot of weight on that. Yeah, I can't add anyone new, so apologies for that. It's a difficult one. I'm the same on Facebook. I think I've hit the Facebook limit for friends, and people keep sending me friend requests, but I can't accept any. It's just the way it is. Last winter we just sort of had fall all winter. Just a bit of winter. Yeah, it just seems to be going very fast. Hey, Tim G! Hello! Hello, hello, hello! Martin Neverman. Hello, amazing. Catch the live stream. I'm well. Thank you very much for joining us. LCF Landscape and Drone Photography. Autumn this year is going to be more Let's Plays, say hybrid autumn or false autumn. We have got some autumnal looking. It's interesting, is it? John Finn, hello, 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 hello. I did get when I started doing my live streams like this, I tried to chat to everyone while I'm doing stuff. I had someone message me say you don't get much done in your live streams, you're too busy chatting to people. Well, I'd rather be chatting to people. I mean, that's kind of the point. I'm just doing some odd jobs, and it's more about the chat than it is about the actual. Well, I suppose people are coming on to watch what I'm doing in the game. I suppose there's an element of both. And then someone said most YouTubers will only read comments from people that do super chats. I don't. Super chats are awesome, don't get me wrong, that's absolutely fantastic, but I don't. If people are commenting, I want to, you know, share. I've got a couple of videos up. That's cool. Chris Conroy, good to see you. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'd just like to, you know, if people are in the chat and they're messaging, I want to respond. You've taken the time to join me and watch the video, so watch what I'm doing. Of course I'm going to talk to you. That's super, super cool. KC Medic, hello! Heavy Metal Gaming, we have got... hang around as long as I can. I have a friend coming over so I can help with mounting a new motor on his boat. Cool. KC Medic doesn't get much done during my live streams either. No. I need to get more done during my live streams. Simon, good afternoon. You've just woken up. Awesome stuff. Stato1, hello. What is your favourite piece of equipment on FS25, modded or base game? Favourite piece of equipment? Oh, that's a tricky one. I don't know. I do like the new Land Rover mod, only because I love Land Rovers, but that's probably not my favourite piece of equipment. I have that list of stuff I tend to use on all my Let's Plays because certain things do a job really well that I really like. God, that is a really tricky one. It's kind of a long list of stuff, really. I wouldn't say there's any one particular item. That's why I thought about doing this rig, but I needed enough horsepower on the tractor, and I needed a tractor that did reverse driving as well. Because I wanted to, I've done mowing before, you know, mowing's mowing, picking up grass is picking up grass, but I wanted to do it in a different way this time. Turn that on, drop that down, turn that on. Paul Simon was up until 4 AM working on the companion app for FS25. Cool. Trying to prepare the tractors and forage harvesters plus mowing the fields for Irish silage 2026 on Lady Hill. Cool. David Vince, hello. David from Texas, originally from UK. Play Farming Simulator 25 every day. Awesome. I try to every day. I was thinking about live streaming on Microsoft Flight Simulator and doing one of those photography challenges. I'm in the middle of recording a photography challenge doing European castles, which is quite cool. There's tons and tons of challenges in there. I thought about live streaming, maybe doing a flight sim video at some point. Maybe, we'll see. Depends. People seem to be liking them. You know, views vary, depends on what the content is, of course. I was trying to find some more real-world farm sim maps and do some more of those, because that video, people seem to like that as well. So, yeah. I think I'm doing what other people do as well. It's difficult because when you're a content creator for a particular game, and I've played all sorts of games. If you've been followed my channel for any amount of time, you'll know I play all sorts of stuff and have done for years. Snow Runner, Expeditions. I've done a little bit of Call of Duty here and there. What else? I've played tons of different games. As well as Farming Simulator, and every now and again it's nice to have a bit of a palate cleanser, it's nice to have a bit of a break. Farming Simulator will always be my go-to. It's funny actually because I'm out in the man cave today, so I've been transferring a lot of files over that have been on my PC, and someone messaged me the other day and said, why don't you do mod reviews anymore? I do, and when I was moving stuff onto my folder, my mod review thumbnail folder, there are hundreds in there, and the same with map tours. The amount of map tours, staggering. So yeah, it's always Farming Simulator, but I do like to play other stuff. It's, yeah. But being a content creator, if you're known for a particular thing on your channel, YouTube and the algorithm doesn't like when you step away from what you usually do. It used to, but when the algorithm changed, it doesn't. So it doesn't favour the fact you're doing something different because the algorithm says you do Farming Simulator, so it doesn't push new content, which is terrible. So if you can smash that like button, if you're liking the live stream, if you like what I do, hit the like button. That would be absolutely awesome. That just helps. It helps YouTube know that people are liking what I'm doing, and that's cool. That always helps. The same with any of my videos. If you're liking the flight sim stuff, smash the like button on the videos. It really, really does help. So genuinely, I can't thank people enough when they do. Lots of comments about your back. They must have missed it. It's actually your hip. Well, I mean, it's both. Like I said, when I went to the hospital on the Monday before I went to FarmCon, I had my consultation, my appointment at a different hospital to the one where we live, right by where we live. And the consultant went through all the details of my back, where the pain was, all the rest of it. I had my MRI scan. She showed me all of that, and she said, yes, you have got degradation in your back. Yes, you have got a pinched nerve. Yes, I've got to have injections in my spine to help that. But she said the leg thing is concerning, and she was really worried. And I talked about this on one of my videos. So she asked me about my leg, and she said, you know, how far does the pain go down? I said, to my knee. And she said, oh, just to your knee? So I was like, yeah. That obviously meant something to her, it meant nothing to me. So she got me to do that thing where you push against her hand with each leg. Did it with my foot, my shin, my knee, then you pull against her hand to see how much strength you've got. Then you had to do one leg out and in and the other leg out and in. So my left leg, I couldn't really, there was no movement at all, it was terrible. So she got hold of my knee and she grabbed my knee and she pulled my knee outwards. I swear I thought I was going to pass out. There were stars, the pain was unbelievable, and she said, oh, that seems painful. Well, that was the understatement of the century. So she said, I'm going to send you for an x-ray. She said, I think there might be something wrong with your hip. And it turns out I have zero cartilage in my left hip. So where the ball and socket are, there's no cartilage in the socket. So the ball and socket are just grinding against each other. And because there's play, when I'm moving, when I walk, it moves. So that's where I've been getting a lot of my left leg pain from. And so potentially going to have a hip replacement. So that sounds good. Can't wait. Could always fly across America and find a Millennial Farmers map. Could do. There's loads of different places to have a look for. Didn't really ask anybody if they wanted to help prepare. Help prepare what? Not sure what that means. Is new Cornwall map coming to console? Don't know. Have a problem with this map. Autoload bale trailers that do square round bales when least bought only do square bales. Don't know. Do you think that we'll ever do proper in-game sheep and alpaca shearing, and perhaps sheep dipping rather than the fairly meh mini-game? I don't know. I mean, like I say, the new alpaca thing, because it was that leading them, we didn't know what that was going to be, and obviously at FarmCon the video got released and they showed the stuff, and yes, you will be able to lead them. It's no different to riding horses. So to keep them happy and them producing well, you need to lead the alpacas, and you can put the rein on them and you can lead them. As far as the actual shearing of the alpaca goes, it cuts to a screen, and it's just, yeah, it's a little bit like the fishing rod thing. You just press a button and you move the thing around in it, and it shears them. I mean, it's better than nothing. It's better than them just being shorn without anything happening, but yeah, it would be cool. I don't know, who knows what FS28 is going to have. I'm making the assumption it's going to be called FS28. There's no reason to think it wouldn't be. God, we're there already again. I think I might end up filling this up. We might have to dump stuff elsewhere. Turn that off. Turn that off. Disconnect that. Let's go again. Wow, we're absolutely cracking through. Or is this not? There we go. That's better. Yeah, I don't know. Hello. How do we say that? Is it Kristen? Kristen, Frosty Jack, Diesel Power. Hello. 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 Take care, everyone. Hope you have a great weekend. What's left of it. Take care, Crazy Irish. Look after yourself. I've been really enjoying FS lately. I'm playing Helden right now. Looking forward to the expansion. Looking forward to it massively. Love Purbeck 22 tour you did. Kind of nice. Addicted to the FS22 Purbeck. Waiting for Whitcomb and Bally Spring. 100%. Can't wait. What's your opinions on Giants saying console would be able to run? It's not a case that we've been denied them. To give Giants their due, I've always tried to be an ambassador and an advocate for Giants, and it's difficult sometimes because they don't make life easy for themselves. They do make, in my opinion, stupid decisions. They do silly things. There's all sorts of, and they frustrate me massively a lot of the time. When they were doing FS25, they did extensive console testing to see if they could get 4X maps to work. Some did, some didn't. They had so many problems, and I think they were getting so close to game release, they had to just bite the bullet and say it's not going to happen. Which is, I don't know, because it's weird. Because the reason they didn't do it before, they said, was because it was PS4, PS5 compatible. So the point was they made it so FS25 was only PS5 and not PS4 compatible. Technically, you know what I mean. For that reason, but it just wouldn't work. And I suppose you've got that issue of, what do? Do they say, yes, it's going to be 4X compatible, here you are, here's a 4X map, and then it doesn't work? Then everyone goes absolutely bonkers saying, oh, Giants are rubbish, everything's breaking, nothing's working. Or do they say, look, we can't get it to work? But the thing is, I think they should have been more honest about that. They should have said, we've done extensive testing and we can't get it to work. I think that's the problem. People are left not knowing what the situation is, and that's one of their biggest drawbacks. I think they should be more open about what they are doing, what they have done, what they're trying. Yeah, could they get it to work? I genuinely, I don't know. Maybe they could, maybe they can't. Ray, if you don't mind, I'll be sending you some of my field progress in real life. My favourite tracks as usual, that'd be awesome. Loving the flight sim videos, thank you very much. I'm enjoying doing them. Haven't played FS25 for a good few months. Wanted to come back to the Mechet, but still buggy. Yeah. Any other map recommendations? There are loads of really good maps. It depends what style map. I have this every single time when people ask that. It depends what type of map you like. It depends if you like ultra realistic with gameplay, or do you prefer loads and loads of features but not ultra realistic? Do you prefer American style open maps? Do you like more closed in kind of British style maps? It really does come down to what you like as a map. What is your preference? I could list, and I've had it before, I try to stay away from that question when people send me messages and say, can you recommend a map? Because I've done it before and I've recommended maps, then people say, I don't like that map. I say, I'm not quite sure what people want me to say sometimes. It's a difficult one, isn't it? So there are a lot of great maps out there. Saxlingham's a great one. It really is. It's one of those maps, again, I wish I'd have gone and done a Let's Play on it, but anyway. Fam Farmer, hello, and hello chat. Martin Mullen does the mower not fit on the front? But it's not supposed to go on the front. It's a rear mower. You can split it. I can have it front mower front, but then I can't pull the forage wagon. So yeah. MTK Sim Farmer from Finland. Hello. Disappointing auto loads of pallets in FS25. Yeah, it didn't really get like it did in FS22, did it? The Mechet saves fine, but then it won't let me update the map. I don't know what's going on with it, honestly. They tried 16x maps on console for FS25, and even some of those worked. The issue is, as I said, it wasn't guaranteed. It was too, yeah, it was too unpredictable. Some worked, some didn't, and it's the same with any other maps. Are you up for my Irish Silage 26 on October 27th? Maybe you can do a live stream and let people join my server. I'll recommend to download 285 mods. Wouldn't have thought so. Wickham Park is absolutely amazing. Apparently coming to console soon. Yep. They did say from initial release, probably, or when it first sort of came out, maybe 3 months-ish. I don't know how long it's been. What's up? Love videos. Keep up the good work. Rednet Trucker, thank you very much. Low-end consoles, Xbox Series S can hardly run regular maps. Yeah, maps with lots of detail, mods are blurry. It's, I don't know, yeah. First time watching live, love the videos you put up, keep up the great work. Thank you very much. That's Daryl Fuller? Daryl Fuller, yes. I did read your last message. 6 vintage tractors right now. I was working on one of them recently. Acquired one yesterday. Got it running, but still has issues. That's HMG. Oh, you sent me some videos. Very, very cool. I love the old tractors. Hello everyone. Hope you had a great weekend. First time catching live. Awesome. That's Hacky 1337. Sinky P1. Afternoon. How are you? Yeah, it's nice to be live. I'm enjoying it. I did read. Yeah, it's because the chat's a little bit behind. Sorry. What would you like to see in the next Farming Simulator game? Oh, that's a good question. We were talking about this at FarmCon. One of the evenings we were kind of all sitting around chatting, and we were sort of mulling over. I would like to see irrigation. I think irrigation would be quite cool. I would like to see flight. I know, like with precision farming, they had a guy from DJI come to one of the FarmCons. I mean, I'm talking a long time ago, but obviously there's all the DJI, you know, with the US and it being Chinese and all the rest of it, and I don't know. Anyway, that being said, drones that work like drones, maybe like crop spraying with like a crop spraying aeroplane or a helicopter, or that would be awesome. How they would get it to work, I do not know, but I think irrigation would be quite cool. The other thing I would love to see is a proper workshop. I would like to see, I know there's a mod for it, and I think it was FSG did, the Farm Sim guy did a video on one recently. I think it's a mod on PC, and you have to do like preventative maintenance, and things break, and so you might be in the field, you might be halfway doing something, you might get a puncture, or that would be so cool. I think that would add so much to the immersion, that would make it so more real. Something you could potentially have switch on and offable, I think would be quite cool, because if, you know, some people might find it frustrating if you've only got half hour to play, or you get in from work, you've got an hour or whatever it is, and you get in your tractor to go and play, you start to do a field and you get a puncture, you're going to spend half an hour fixing a puncture. People are, I didn't want to play puncture repair simulator. So, you know, doesn't matter what comes out, people will always argue it's not blah 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 simulator, it's farming simulator, but that is an integral part of farming, is maintenance of vehicles, you know, preventative maintenance, things like changing filters and that kind of stuff. I think that would be quite cool. Like a workshop you go and you could actually do stuff, and you've got to go and buy stuff from the stores. And anyway, well, that would be quite cool. Who else have we got? Bearded dude. Right, that was what I just answered, didn't I? It's your fault I started playing this game, so you have to send apologies to my wife. I'm sorry. I apologise wholeheartedly to your wife. It does kind of take up your... yeah, it's a thing. So we've got Joey... Is it yes or... I'll just say Joey. Let's just say Joey. Good morning. 7:33 in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Cool. Crop spraying drones would be cool. That would be awesome. Flying crop dusters would be absolute blast. That would be cool. Only because I've been doing the flight sim stuff. I've been enjoying doing that and thinking, oh, that would be quite cool, and that would be an awesome feature. But yeah, there's a few things I would love to see. Whether they'll ever come, don't know. Yeah, it's difficult. Dave G from Nottinghamshire, thank you for joining us. Awesome. Let's then build your own farm store where you could have your own vehicles and materials. That would be cool. Those failures is part of the app I'm writing so we can do it on console. Okay. That'd be cool. Imagine if farm sim, car mechanic, sim flight, sim snow runner all join forces. Could you imagine? To have the sort of mud dynamics and stuff of snow runner and that kind of thing, especially like in the snow and all that, like ice forming across rivers, and I just think that would be awesome. I still think, whilst we have winches in game, I know on console it's very difficult, but the ability to attach two vehicles together so you can tow, I think that would be very, very cool as well, being able to tow something. Yeah, I would like that. That would be awesome. But there's ways around it. You can attach a log to something and then attach a winch to the log. It just becomes a bit, you know. I think this is the only field I'm going to do. I do need to spray this, so we can get out the new-ish crop sprayer thing. Let's fold that. Let's go back to that. Lift that. Fold that. Go to that. Turn that off. Lift that. Lots of things to do. Drones, proper weather, moisture. I mean, basically, yeah, the Seasons 19 mod, absolutely. The Seasons 19 mod was a game changer to the nth degree. It was phenomenally good. And I know when Giant said that they were bringing Seasons to the game, and who was it I spoke to at the time? And they said, unfortunately, Realismus Modding obviously wanted to implement the whole thing. And Giants, there was only so much Giants wanted to put in, or were going to put in. Again, it depended because they weren't sure how much it would affect the game, and one thing has a knock-on effect to something else, and it just becomes a whole, you know, a whole thing. Don't forget to smash that like button. Memberships are available. If you want to become a channel member, you can. As I'm going to be doing more live streams now. I know people have been either lapsing their memberships, and I totally understand why, and also haven't been doing them because I haven't been live streaming very much, and that's where you kind of get the most out of it. Oh, there we go. Joey, member for 21 months. You do great work. Love watching your videos. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Thank you for being a member. As if to highlight the situation, that's very, very cool. Farming Simulator absolutely helps me combat my social anxiety. You know what? It's like I said many times before. Dave, you're an absolute star. Thank you very much, mate. You get a thumb up from me, and you get a thumb up from me on the screen. How cool is that? That's very generous of you. Thanks for videos over the years. Looking at other comments shows how much you brighten the lives of others. I was talking about that when we were away at FarmCon. I was talking about it on the video the other day. If I can make a difference to one person on a video, if I say something daft or silly that makes someone laugh, it's funny because you'll get 10 people will laugh and you'll get 10 people will be angry. He's such an idiot. Why is he saying stupid stuff? Doesn't matter. If the people that laughed and liked it, then that joke wasn't intended for the people that didn't like it. It's that kind of, you know, you're never going to please everyone. You know, if it brightens up someone's day, if something I do has helped somebody, if it helps them work out to do something, whatever it might be, then I've done a good thing and I'm happy. That's and again, that's why I'm happy I'm back doing a live stream again, because having this immediate interaction with people, I love. Farm Sim Oz, hello. Ian Cutler, been watching you for a while. I'm trying to start my own gaming channel. Do you have any advice? Perseverance, resilience, do what you like doing, put up what you enjoy doing. Your enthusiasm will be infectious. There's a lot of luck to it. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, but it's hard not to get downhearted, but just keep plugging away. Keep putting up content, you'll get a bit of traction, and hopefully it will go from there. That is honestly the best advice I can give you. I love the new PC script to showcase where cows walk in and out of fields and go for milking. That would be excellent. Base game, yeah, there's a lot of PC stuff that would be absolutely phenomenal. It's CLAAS, S-E-A, not silly P. Anyway, thank you. Like you got best case tractor I might put on my map. Oh, the tractor I've got the case one I've got at the moment I absolutely love. I think it's brilliant. Let me just put this, let me park this up. If I can put this away. And I'll put the mowers away. Skills to pay the bills. Apart from when I hit the wall. Don't everyone look away. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that bit. Now I need to disconnect that. I've gone the wrong side, haven't I? Of course I have. Let's disconnect that. Then I need to take the 3-point off. Let's change back to front driving because that's throwing me off completely. I like how the seasons works now. I couldn't quite figure out seasons mod. I mean, when I did the videos on the seasons mod, it took, I mean, it was days of prep and research and trying things out. Rabid Sasquatch from Wisconsin. Lovely part of the world. I enjoyed going to Wisconsin massively. It was brilliant. Matt Watts, hello. Thank you for joining us. Ken Adlam. Is it Adlam? Ken Adlam. Hello. 12:38 AM. Wow. Paul Young. Nice and warm in Darwin, Australia. Cool. Sweet, stumbled into a live stream. You have stumbled into a live stream. And I'm stumbling around the live stream. But that's normal for me, isn't it? Best advice for new creators. Don't chase it. Yeah, just do you. Don't stress over the analytics or you'll lose your mind. I can 100% concur with that. 100%. Lee Larks. MrSealyp, since watching your videos, I've been starting to play FS25 a lot more. Thank you for all you do and help. You are more than welcome. Do you think we will get the gold and metals mod on FS25? Haven't we got the oh, who's the modder? We've got that one that does gold and stuff, haven't we? Already. What's the mod called? I've blanked. I'll back the whole thing and just disconnect the whole lot together, I think. I thought we had one. Good afternoon. Go Configure. Good afternoon. MrSealyp in chat. Hello. Adam Lane. Good morning from Northwest Florida. Big Southern Steve. Hello. FS25 has no good UK maps and Irish maps. I beg to differ. There are some phenomenal UK maps. Disconnect that like that. That's rocked off of there. Let's take that off. I need to spray that fill before we do anything else. Drop this off back here. Let's do that. And drop that. Clonk. Right, leave that there for a second. What else we've got? Past year has been very tough, including very little time for facilities to play games. Seeing your videos has helped keep me sane. Also, other creators, you are brilliant, very fun and relaxing. Thank you very much, Irish boy. I appreciate that massively. Do I have any plans of visiting your neck of the woods in the future? Do you mean in real life, Ray, or do you mean like on Flight Sim or something? I would love to. Adrian Binstead. Holy of the molies! Hello, Adrian. I hope you're well. Adrian's an OG, proper OG. I hope you're well, Adrian. Sitting here thinking and realising I've been sub since 2017. There you go. That's wild. Yeah, proper OG. That's crazy. Yeah, there is gold mining on console. I thought there was. Oh, you mean a map that has it on? Oh, there's mining mods, but I don't know if we'll ever get a mining map on console. There's the one that was Silver on Forest that was converted by, was it? I want to say Simulator Games. What? Who was it converted the map and it had the barges and stuff on? That had a load of mining. That was pretty cool. How's Farm Dog? He's well. He's in with MrSealyp today because obviously it's the weekend and he only loves me when she's at work. He's been acting very strange. Because I've talked about MrSealyp having multiple sclerosis. She's got MS and she struggles with that a lot. And he knows when she's having a bad day and he'll lay against her legs. The last few days that I've been working indoors, he has laid against my leg because I've had a lot of pain from my hip. And it's weird how he can tell. Yeah, he's good as gold. It was his birthday yesterday. 9 years old. We've had him for 9. I can't believe we've had him for 9 years. That's scary. Couldn't be without him. Absolute legend, Farm Dog. Dear. Where are we? Goldmore changed name to Future Tech Productions. That was it. I was trying to remember who it was by. Chris S. Riley S. Mods. Good morning, afternoon. Hope you're doing well. We are. Say hello to Riley for us. Chris S. Riley S. Mods. Mwah. Chef's kiss all day long. Craig Osborne. I wish we had manual attach mod on console or even better in base game as an option to turn off. That would be cool. Yeah. Agroforest. Yes. Thank you, Pithers. Thank you for that. Yeah. He had a great old time yesterday. because everyone came round and we had dinner on the deck, and we were just enjoying ourselves. It was lovely, all spending time together. And I say we had a couple of little speakers on the table, and we listened to music and sang a bit. And because all the kids, when they turned up, they bought him toys and treats, and he was spoiled rotten. Couldn't get into Saxingham. Yeah, like I loved it. I thought it was a phenomenal. When I did the map tour, I was blown away. I thought it was an incredible map. But like I say, I just didn't check my map. How we're looking. Bottom left, cool. Yeah, I think at the time, because it was like out, and I think I was a little bit behind the curve, because it's a difficult one. How do I say this without annoying people? Ready for a MrSealyp rant? It's rant time, people. It's rant time. I know people say, yeah, go on, do it. There was a kind of, I don't know, an unwritten rule, an unwritten code. I don't know. It was never an official thing. But it was kind of, if you got sent early access to a map, because it wasn't out yet and you were getting early access, people would do a map tour. It was like, look, this is the map that's coming. This is really cool. The map makers would send it out because it builds a bit of hype and people get to see what's happening and when it, and you would do a map tour and that was it, which is cool, So then when it came out on console, I would do my map tour. Then Let's Plays would commence and whatnot. What people have started doing now is they get early access to a map, and they don't just do a map tour; they do a series. So they're already doing a Let's Play series on a map that's not out yet. So by the time it does come out, it's kind of, people are like, oh yeah, I'm bored of that now. It's been out ages, So it's very difficult. And again, I know people say, well, you shouldn't play on console. Get a PC. I've got a PC. It's right here. But I'm a console gamer. So I know, and people say, a lot of people will message and say, the thing you've got to remember is people want to watch your take on it. Can you please let people know? If I'm doing videos and stuff, smash the like button, jump on it, have a look, watch what's going on, because views are plummeting, and I don't know. Someone messaged me and said it's because you keep doing the same thing all the time. It's farming. I try to do different things, and when you do different things, people say it's farming simulator, stop doing different things. So again, we're back into that. It's a difficult situation, isn't it? What do you do? Like I said, on Drumard, on this, and Mechet, I've just been enjoying playing. If people aren't happy, that's fine. That's fine. Ranty Pantsier is off again. Have you found this map on Flight Sim yet? No, I haven't. I was going to take off from Le Mans, head towards Domfront on Champagne. It's a little north of there. I did say about what would be cool, depending on what maps come out next, is finding the map on Flight Sim, but on Farming Simulator, finding a flat grass field, and in Farming Simulator build a runway on Farming Simulator, and you can put out the little flashing lights to mark it, whatever. Obviously on Microsoft Flight Simulator there won't be a runway on the field, but if you could find that field and then on Flight Sim land in it and then start, I just thought, because I've done different things. I did it when we did, what was that lovely little island map? My memory is terrible today. Everyone in the chat will remember. What was the island called? And I started on Grand Theft Auto, flew in the plane, then parachuted down into the water. Then on Farming Simulator, I swam ashore on the map, and I loved that. I just doing little things like that. It takes extra time, and some people love it, some people get it, some people are like, oh, it's just stupid. What's the point? Again, you can't please everyone. Right, that's that field done. So I guess we can take the harvester. I'll check on my productions on the way through to see if anything's doing anything that it should be doing. We're doing soybeans, so I should be right with the harvester header I've got, rather than taking out a header that I don't need, because that has happened. We're not pointing fingers, we're not naming names. Somebody made a mistake, somebody took out the wrong harvester header. It happens. Shut up, Steve. We haven't got a Steve in the chat, have we? We did have, didn't we, earlier? Anyway, do you think we're getting cats in the next DLC? Oh, that whole thing they did. I wouldn't be surprised if they put one in now. And I wouldn't be surprised if they put in one that's a real polygon-shaped thing, just because they did that video. I met him at FarmCon, the guy that did the... come on, what his name is? Nope, it's gone. Yeah, he was at FarmCon, it's cool. Yeah, views are plummeting on all YouTube channels. It's really strange. I had this conversation. I mentioned on a video a while back. I've always found the speed of clouds in Farm Sim odd. They do move too far. Well, it's weird, right? Because the clouds up there aren't moving too fast. But when you look on the ground, when you're doing stuff, the cloud shadows are moving, but the clouds aren't always. It's an odd one. Anyway, it just adds to stuff. 4D modding's Abbey stuff should come to FS25. 4D modding is a legend. I mean, there are some phenomenal modders out there. Richard Dower, hello! That was your message I was reading. Sorry, yeah, Richard Dower, yeah. Hello, hello. I've tried Bally Spring 25 and personally I much prefer the original. Is it out? Oh, is it out on a third-party mod site, is it? Oh, okay. Philian1, hello! I've always been a console gamer, but the script mods this year have been so good I finally went to the dark side. Yeah, you know, Lucas Island! That was it. Thank you, HMG. You're a star. No, it wasn't a rant. It's just from a console perspective. Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? You know, I have had loads of modders and map makers reach out in the past and say, can I send you early access? Can I send you map? They always offer. I'm not saying they don't leave me out or anything like that. People have offered in the past. People offer to send me mods to have a look at and do mod reviews. But like I say, I'm a console guy. And one or two times I did a PC map tour. I'm talking way back. And I got absolutely annihilated. People were so angry that I'd done PC stuff. So I thought, you know what, no, I'll stay in my lane, I'll do my console stuff, you know. It is what it is, you know. It was my decision, I stick by it. Sometimes it's frustrating. It's a lot better from Giant's perspective now, because up until recently, the few times I got early access to new releases of games were by accident. I don't know how it happened, but they've got some new people working at Giants in their marketing department and somewhere else, who've worked out with Sony how to do it. So when we've had DLCs and stuff drop, and usually people get early access, Giants will do that. They'll get early access out on DLCs and, you know, expansions and things. Again, to build the hype, they want people showing stuff off, so people, oh, I really want that, or I really don't, whichever way around it might be. And they worked out how to do it on console. So now they do offer early access on PlayStation 5, which is brilliant because I've been fighting for that for years to get early access. Because again, the partner program, the way it is with Giants, you work your way up the partner program. Shall I have another rant? Oh no, because I'll get in trouble with Giants, I'm sure I will. But the insidious nature of the Giants partner program infuriates me. And I don't like having to do what I do. I don't like being part of how they do it. But you work your way up the partner program by selling products. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if people are abusing your code, you get a bit of a kickback, but Giants are making money. The more money you make for Giants, the further up the partner program you go. That's how it works. I don't know of any other game that does that. When I spoke to other YouTubers that don't do farm sim content, they were horrified at that concept, because it does force you to shill. Now, whenever I do videos now, I say, look, here it is. If you like it, great. If you don't, you don't. My code's there. Use it if you want. Again, you don't have to. Because I'm not, that's not me, I can't do that. But even when I moved up to Silver Partner, and thanks to you guys for buying product and getting stuff and moving me up to Silver Partner, I still didn't get early access to anything because I was on console. So now I do. That makes a massive difference. It really does. Can I probably speak to everyone here? You've seen the chat where we could chat forever and be friends. You have that. Is it all right about you? Keep it up. Thank you very much, Lee. That's very kind of you. Richard Dower, good afternoon. What mod do you like? Philly, okay. 4D modding has an itch page with his mods. You like my ATAT, do you? The man cave. Which one? The one right back there? That's nothing. I've got the full size. I've got the full size one down here. The Ultimate Collector's Series one is down there. It's the size of my dog. It's very cool. Oh, I missed that. Sorry, Alan Lane. Thank you very much, man. Thank you for your work, sir. You add to the value of my gameplay experience. Take care, everyone. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Very generous of you. Cool. DJ Goham's in the house. What's up, dude? I had a great time with Farmer Cop, DJ Goham, Yos, Alagos, Jan, Omatana. It was awesome. It was absolutely fantastic. Kinleg is amazing. That is pretty cool. It's a good map. Where are we? Realistic mods are so cool. Red tape, livestock, grazing mods. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff on. Miss you too, dude. We do have a... Oh, you know what I should do? Here's a good idea. I'll find out where I'm going to go and do this harvest. Because if I don't find out where I'm going to do the harvest, I don't know where I'm going. Which kind of... Does that make sense? Yes. We need to go past the watermill onto the main road. Turn right along to field 24. Where are we taking it to? Agri-all. Oh, that's the big one up on the hill. Oakley dokley. Let's head there first. We'll get the harvesting going, and I'll get the tractor out with the trailer. I can turn that off now. We don't need that, I think. Good afternoon from Derbyshire. Sugarcane is being overhauled in the new expansion. That's part of the expansion. Coffee is being brought to the game, and they are completely overhauling sugarcane. I think the look of it all, the way it harvests. There's the new John Deere double sugarcane harvester coming out. So yeah, sugarcane 100% getting an overhaul. We're still not sure about bananas. We don't know. Are we? Are we not? Ooh, I don't know. Did you fix all the stuff Farmer Cop messed up in your room? You know what? That is the bizarre. I came into the man cave to start setting up to record to do live stream today, and on I've got my notepad and I've got some spare bits of paper just jotting things down. It said "Cop was here" on my piece of paper, and I've been looking around thinking, because he said I've moved some stuff about, and I've been trying to work out what he's moved, and I couldn't for the life of me work out what he's moved. And then you saying that, I saw that thing saying, did you fix all the stuff? And as I looked up, just to the right of my eye line where my mic is, because I collect like Lego and stuff, and I've got, you know, the Lego minifig collectors things. You get like 12s, and it used to be 16s, and I put them on boards and they go up on the wall. I don't know if you can see any over my shoulders anywhere, but anyway, I just looked, and the board directly in front of me here, I've got 12 minifigs on the board. One of them is turned at 90 degrees. I dare say there's going to be more stuff then, isn't there? Oh, he's an absolute... Ooh. Anyway, I'm going to have to fix that. So thank you for that. It was literally, as you said that, my eye line... How did I not notice that the whole time I've been sat here? Anyway, yeah. I'm a picky player. I always delete the tractors. I don't know why. What ones to buy. Matt Blue, morning from Alberta, Canada. Thank you for joining us. Haven't seen much of Alien Jim. I don't think he is making stuff anymore. I'd like to say, I'm talking a few years back now. I kind of reached out to say hello and didn't get a response. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what happened to him. How do you put hazard lights on with the controller? I can indicate but not hazards. You can't do hazards on the controller. You can do beacons, but you can't. We don't. Hang on. No, we don't have a thing for hazards. There's not a control on console for it. Did I have hazards on? Oh no, it was on the old the Logitech Saytech side panel. That had an option for it, but the farm stick, the Thrustmaster farm stick, I've got just down here. I don't think that's an option for hazards, I'm afraid. Where are we? How would you put hazard lights on? Where are we? I was watching Farmer Cobb and DJ being goofballs. Yes, they had a great time at farm. You know what I love about going to FarmCon? They always make me feel very young. I love hanging around with all the guys because, like, Omatana's in her 60s, and you know, I'm now 53, and you know, we're a bit older. So all the younger guys, they're full of energy, and they just went around like lunatics. They were filming and recording and mucking around, and I didn't have the energy. It was hot, and it was, you know, I know I said on one of the videos, it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know if is DJ still in the chat? I would have been worried to move Legos, then again I blame you for my F1 Legos. So it would have been payback, it would have been. I found FarmCon very underwhelming this year. Of all the ones I've done, this was the one that I enjoyed the least. FarmCon. The whole trip was phenomenal. And like I said, can't thank the guys enough for that. We had a great time, and I think FarmCon is a lot about meeting up with people you haven't seen for a year and hanging out and just sharing ideas and talking about stuff and talking about the game and just talking about other anything, just hanging out. It's very, very cool. FarmCon itself was a bit meh, I think is how people refer to it these days. I just, there wasn't a lot to look at. There wasn't a lot to see. All of the presentations, as they always are, were in German, and often you'll sit and you watch some of them, and you know, but you can't really glean very much. They used to do a translator thing many years ago, but they don't do that anymore. And once you'd kind of walked around everything, which took about half an hour, there wasn't really anything else to do. There was the vehicle driving thing, but the queues were crazy. I know DJ and Cop went back the day after to have their driving experience of the excavators and stuff, and even on the second day they had to queue for a long, long time. So yeah, it was, I don't know. What's I say? What Mick Ford UK? Been watching your MSFS tours. They're brilliant. Keep up the great vids. Thank you very much. Never been for a live before. Well, welcome to a live. Thanks for joining us. It's awesome that you're here for a live. Actually, I should have left that on, shouldn't I? Where's the field? A bit further up, 124, isn't it? We've got to go past. Right, the train's going to come past. Every time I drive past this road. This map is glorious. It is a glorious map. Course play should come to PS5. I mean, we've got it. We've got the GPS thing. It's kind of there. It works. There's nothing wrong with it. It does the thing it's supposed to do. Have I missed the field? Have I driven past it? Let me just check the map. I might have gone past it already. I'm on the wrong road. How did... Oh, I should have turned at the crossroads. Should I? Oh yeah, I'm way off. See, it's because I'm too busy talking. I'm way off. Console controller has hazards mapped, does it? How? What are the controls to put hazards on? I've never put hazards on. Let me just double check this. I'm on the right road now? Yes. What are the controls for hazards? In FS28, I want my character to not be a giant. What do you mean? In comparison to the vehicle, that's not a giant. So what's wrong with the scale of that? Reading the chat and driving is a dangerous mix. It is. I don't have a crash counter. I'm not sure what's wrong with that. Console control does not have hazards mapped. No, it doesn't. I didn't think it did. I'm going mad. It's that thing, you know, when you start doubting yourself, you think, I've been playing this game a long time, I'm pretty sure I'm right, and then you think, oh, I don't know. Oh, dear me. I hope everyone is keeping well. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday, whatever they're doing. Enjoy your Sunday. If you're working, I know a lot of people work weekends. If you're working, you should be working and probably not watching my stream, but that's all right. Keep meaning to go back to this map. You need to visit in Austin, Manitoba. See the big Roy Versatile tractor at the museum here. That would be very cool. Matt Blue, been a pretty big fan since I discovered your mod reviews. Great to be here. Thanks for the shout out. Of course, that's absolutely fine. Xbox had keyboard support. Not sure at PS5. Don't know. Third person is okay, but go and look at a standard doorway in first person. Yes, some are. Not all of them. I know sometimes when I do mod reviews, honestly, hang on. Yeah, sometimes when I do mod reviews and you walk towards a building, my brain's like, hang on a minute, that door seems really short. But then when you go into third person, it's all right. It's something to do with the eye line, I think. It goes a little bit weird. Anyway, yeah, it can be a bit strange. The in-game steering assistant AI is nothing like course. Well, no, it's not the same thing, but it's a facsimile. It's It's good enough for the girls we date. So let's disconnect that. Let's give this a go. Loving your air tours. Thank you very much. Hey! Driver 931, thank you for joining us. You still sit too tall in the cab. Maybe. It's a relatively minor thing. I mean, there are things that could be tweaked. I do like it when you get mods where you can adjust the seat, you can adjust the height. Those sorts of things should be a base game feature. I think being able to change in your vehicle left and right hand drive, there are plenty of mods that do it. That should be a base game feature, I think, genuinely. I'm watching the stream and playing some GTA 5. That's cool. That's proper chilled out. MrSealyp flew over my house the other day. It was creepy. I didn't drop in for a cup of tea. We just every single time this harvester, it always clunking. You done? Done now. I don't have access to the land. It's not my land. MrSealyp touring maps in a combine. It seems to be. I'm all over the place at the moment. I'm watching your pumps and hoses videos to educate myself. I am dreading that coming out. The scale of the person is a bit off, but the real problem is first person cameras at the top of the head. Yeah, cool. Daniel Bergman, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. That's very generous. Thank you very much. You are an absolute star. P&H hasn't confirmed free yet, but I'm assuming it will be. Yeah, like I said, when I do mod reviews, there are certain mods that come out and have come out in the past that I absolutely dread. And pumps and hoses is one of them. Drop that down to 9 because I don't go too fast. Put the old bleepity bloops on. Away we go. Cool, let's get this done. That's your first super on live stream. You're an absolute star. Thank you very much, Daniel Bergman. Jim's in the chat. Hello, Jim. We're here at the start button, just fired up with PC. That's awesome. What gameplay feature would you like to see in the next version of FS? Skeptic Cowboy. We talked about this. Is that Noah Hoover? Hello, everyone. Hello. I said I wouldn't mind irrigation. That'd be cool. I would like some kind of mechanic type situation where you can actually do preventative maintenance and maintenance. I think having random failures of things, punctures, that kind of stuff, I think would be awesome. Like I said, I think there is a PC mod out that does that, but I think that would be absolutely awesome. I would love to see that. And then obviously flight. I think flight would be awesome, but again, that's off the back of, because I've been playing a bit of flight sim, I've just been a bit kind of hooked on that. I think having drones and stuff for spraying, spot application on precision farming would be pretty cool, but having, something like that would be awesome. But yeah, a few things like that would be nice. Hey from Alsace. One of the... Oh no, I haven't done it yet. Am I doing it at the moment? It could be the flight sim video I'm working on at the moment, not at the moment, but I'm sort of doing, is doing castles of Europe. I'm sure one of the castles is Alsace. I think. Hello all. We should be able to have farm dog come along for a ride in the tractor. That would be pretty cool. I know everyone, when they said about having like a farm dog, to have that jump up and sit in the cab, even if it was just an animation that the dog just, whatever vehicle you're in, it just sits in the passenger seat or sits in the footwell. That would be quite cool. But again, I don't know how difficult that is. Like I say, I'm not what's the word for it? I'm not good at it. I'm not good at that kind of stuff. Hello, Neil Beresford. Hello, thank you for joining us. Good afternoon. Hope me and the family well. We are, thank you, mate. I hope you and yours are all well too. That goes to everyone in the chat as well. Hope everyone and their families, whoever they are, wherever they may be, are all well. Big Southern Steve just stumbled upon a cool idea. I used the hand liftable pack. I had green wrap on my bale wrapper and bought black out of the handle that got done with the roll and it actually swapped colours. Wow, that's pretty cool. Currently rebuilt my farm on Carroll, Iowa. On 22, that's cool. Pivels. Cool. I've missed some bits again. Just trying to keep up there. Who else in chat? Carl Robinson, hello. Where do you see the fight series going? You think it'll be a career series? Love your sightseeing videos. There might be. Like I say, I'm just doing a bit. There's all the photography challenges. I've been kind of enjoying that. I did have a look at the career mode and having to get my pilot's license and stuff like that. I'm just kind of enjoying free flight at the moment. I'm more nervous about putting up a video where I'm absolutely awful and I make mistakes and stuff. So at least if it's free flight, I mean I've done a couple of landings now. I did a landing on the Dorset video and I did a landing on water on the Bridges video, which is pretty cool. Oh, farming site, thank you very much. That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you for a donation. Very, very generous, thank you. You're a star. The ability to throw would be nice to have back. Yeah, the dog following you, that'd be cool. When I first saw 25 inches for mud building up in the tyres, I thought I was showing tyre tread wear going down. That would be cool. If this console mod could work like for preventive maintenance, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Like I say, there's all different things. Sorry, I've got an itch on my leg. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You know, it's where the game's going to go, I don't know. Like I say, we've got the expansion coming up October the 27th, and I've got to do my YouTube bit October the 27th, and if you want to pre-order, you can pre-order. Of course you can, that's available. If you don't have the season pass, you can still order the season pass if you want to pick that up. You can pick up the DLC separately when it comes out. If you don't have the season pass. I think it's going to be a good DLC. There's a lot of cool stuff. There's some features in it that are a bit like, you know, the painting of buildings. Yeah, it's a cool idea. They talked about pigments, so I'm assuming you'll be making paints at a factory or something. Maybe, and again, that's an extrapolation from the information they initially released, which is a cool feature. It'll be another production. But I'm kind of looking forward to it. Like when Silverrun came out and Kinlaig, and it's going to be good. It'll be a cool map. Is it bringing a lot of new stuff that we haven't already had from modders and map makers? Not particularly. I mean, there is some cool stuff. There's some cool machinery. We've had coffee before. We've got sugarcane that's having an overhaul. But I'm just looking forward to it. You know, people do say, "Oh, yeah," but you all say that. All the content creators do because you're all shills for the game. You're trying to sell product. I love playing the game. I love Farming Simulator as a franchise. Yes, there are negatives, but there are far more positives to the game. And if all you get out of the game is that it's relaxing and stress relieving and it helps with your mental health, then brilliant. That's great. If you're uber into everything being exactly correct to real world, then yeah, you're always going to be disappointed. But it's a great game. It's good to play. It's good fun. I enjoy it. You know, so I'm looking forward to it massively. So yeah, you know, if you want to do that, part of the code MrSealyp, all caps, if you're given the option, would be absolutely awesome. Other content creators are available. We are all aware of this. So again, use the code. Don't use the code. It's entirely up to you what you do. I'm not forcing anyone or pushing anyone. I'm just mentioning it because obviously it's how the system works. I don't agree with the system, but it is the system. So auctions would be quite cool. I think that'd be a quite cool feature to have, wouldn't it? You have like equipment and machinery laid out, and you have to bid. Might be an interesting feature. Anyway, only play US maps and small dairy farm, or on great big maps or biggest dairy farm. I love old school equipment. Cool. I've learnt to drive on a John Deere 732. That's pretty cool in France. I have a 1586 John Deere 440 and an As Chalmers 870. Nice. Some people are going to see negatives down. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, you know. I get it. I haven't ever played Medieval Dynasty. I've got, honestly, my list of games that I have played, and I kind of jump in and out of different things. You know, I did a few videos on SnowRunner the other week because I just jumped on it, I was playing it, I was enjoying it. I thought I might as well make some videos while I'm on it. And then Microsoft Flight Simulator, I did a bit on this and a bit on that, and I jump in and out of stuff. It's just having the hours in the day. When you're having a slow week, and it's been a slow week, especially for console. I know Giants are back from FarmCon, and obviously they're rapidly heading towards the release of the new expansion. So there's been a lot of updates this week on console, but there haven't been many new mods on console. So for somebody that does mod reviews, when you've got a slow week, I've been trying to put up other videos. So I kind of, you know, like I say, when you out there as a consumer a fan of the game, whatever it might be, if you get a bit bored of Farming Simulator, you think, well, I'll just step away, I'll play something else. I can spend 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months playing other stuff. I'll come back to it later on. Because Farming Simulator is my bread and butter, it's what I do, it's what my channel is based on. Like I said, YouTube algorithm is not going to want me to not make a Farming Simulator video for 6 months. If I go and play other stuff, it doesn't push it because I'm a Farming Simulator content creator according to the algorithm. So I have to try and keep doing stuff. You know, it's difficult. And when you're in a bit of a lull and Giants haven't put much stuff out, we haven't had many maps over the last couple of weeks, it's really difficult. Sleepy Miller, thank you very much. Love watching your content. That's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's very generous of you. DJ avoids realism, does he? I've never really noticed. Oh dear. Yeah, at the end of the day, whatever you get out of it is whatever you get out of it. If you enjoy playing it for whatever reason, then great. If you love ultra realism, that's great. And we've talked about this before on live streams. We've talked about all this stuff before. But you can't knock other people for playing the game the way they want to play it. If it's not the way you do stuff, that's fine. Everyone's different. No, the phrase neurodiverse is thrown around a lot to mean a very specific thing. But everyone's neurodiverse. We're all different. Our brains are all different. We're all wired up different. We all see the world differently. We all do things differently. So, yeah, don't worry about it. It's all good. Always played on console, now most on PC. Yeah, there are a few mods that make it easier. I mean, having like easy dev controls and stuff like that, I would kill for that. When I'm setting up for mods, or like when the game comes out new, and it's always difficult because I'm having to do everything on the back foot because I have to do everything as it goes. You know, before Yoss brings out his liftable pallets and bales and liftable, all that stuff. Anything that makes your life easier when the game's brand new and no mods are out yet, it's far harder to put your content out, especially for mods and maps on console. So yeah, having easier controls that can allow you to just place things or change a field, or that would be an absolute godsend on console. I would absolutely kill for that. I would kill for it. Saxon, Helden, Blenye are the maps I've played the most. Have we got Helden? We haven't got Helden on console, have we? It is a game, not another job. So do not play realistic, but play on modding. Antics! Oh, hello, Antics! Oh, cool! Were you in earlier? Oh man, it blows my mind. When I've said this before, and when I first started my channel, I never started my channel saying I'm going to be a YouTuber. It was just, I was just going to put up some videos and stuff, When I started doing mod reviews, and I was always in awe of mods that came out, and modders and map makers, and it's so cool, And then as my channel started to grow, and then I had modders reaching out, modders talking to me, map makers talking to me, or in a stream, we had Chris S. Riley earlier on, we had Yoss in the chat earlier on, that blows my mind. I genuinely, it's just incredible. These people, when their mods come out, and I'm doing a mod review, and I read their names out as, oh, this mod's by blah, blah, when you see their names in a live stream, you're like, wow, it blows my mind. It is a small mind, it's easily blown. Yeah, I mean, I think that the problem is with the script situation is Giants would have to be constantly updating the base game stuff. They'd have to be doing updates. I mean, they do enough updates. To be fair, they do a lot of updates. And the thing is, scripts are just coding that isn't in the base game. But obviously, Sony and Microsoft, everything has to be tested to the nth degree, generally speaking, before they'll let it out into the wider world. Whereas on PC, you can download whatever you like. Of course you can. Giants could put more scripts into the base game coding if they wanted to, but again, the risk with that is if you change one thing, you get that ghost in the machine where one bit of change coding can change lots of other things without you realising it was going to. So it does require a bit of testing in advance. I suppose they don't have the time, I guess. I don't know. It's a tricky one, isn't it, the script thing? Anyway, yeah. Good evening from, is that Jono? In Perth, Australia. Whoa! Oh, you're Jono. Sorry, Jono Chromatic. Cool. Apparently Jim's not different. Jim's the same as everyone else. We're all stamped out of machine. Oops, I just drove over the crop. No one saw that. No one saw that. No, I don't have crop construction on. Shit. I'm Spartacus and so's my wife. Oh, I love that film. It's so good. Thank you, Jim. It made me smile. That's very cool. HMG, take care of yourself. You're more than welcome. I'm having a great time just chatting to people. Like I say, this is stuff I would have done in the background. I would have got that grass work done. I would have sprayed my field. I probably would have picked up a couple of contracts. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to live stream. Why not? Share. I've been playing Fallout 4 again. There's some quality stuff out there. There really is. I doubt nobody Call of Duty Black Ops because they've done the what are they called? They haven't been really redone. I think it's a bit of a cash grab in all honesty. I don't think the graphics are any better, but they had it reduced like 16, 17 quid on console, so I grabbed that. Black Ops, sorry, did I say Blackout? Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops. I prefer Black Ops 2. Ghosts I loved, people hated that, I loved it. Remapping buttons on console would help a lot. Yeah, it would do. I mean, there are some, you can get console controllers that aren't like Sony ones. I know when we were at the Poznan Games Show. Oh, Big Southern Steve. Oh, thank you very much. I'm off to work. All have a great day. Thanks for the videos and inspiration, MrSealyp. Take care. Have a great day at work. Thank you very much. That's incredibly kind of you. Incredibly generous. Take care. Take care, Adrian. Look after yourself. Thank you for joining us. OG Adrian. That's so cool. Would you do a 1990 series in Let's Play, like you go back to 90s equipment, all the stuff we got? We could do old school, yeah, I suppose. Antics is in the Czech Republic, that's so cool. So cool. Nerd in Punk, good morning. As we've got people leaving, we've got people joining. It's always the way. We are starting to warm up in here, I've just realised. We'll turn that fan up a bit. Turn it to the side a little bit, so hopefully that's not blowing past the mic, is it? Is there any news on Whitcomb coming to console? Yes, it's coming to console. Well, at least I think it is. It's supposed to be. As to when, don't know. I think, like I said, I think when it first was kind of put out on sort of third-party sites and whatnot, it was supposed to be like 3 months or so. But again, I don't ever pester modders, map makers. When it comes, it comes. You know, it will be great when it comes, it will be awesome. I know not everyone's a big fan of Fox and David. I love his maps, I think they're absolutely fantastic. So yeah, when it comes, it will come. I'm not sure is the answer. I don't suppose he is either. You know, they'll be doing their testing, making sure everything's alright, doing their due diligence. But when it comes out, like anything, there will always be things that you can do all the testing in the world, and then when it gets in the hands of millions of people that are playing hundreds of hours on maps, then you'll find other things that you never envisaged, you know. So, you know, it's like anything at all. You should ask the chat where everyone is from. You're from Colchester. Oh, my brother lives in Colchester. We go to Colchester a lot. I love Colchester. It's brilliant. Go to the castle, into the park, and it's just, yeah. Been to some great food and drink festivals there. Been to a lot of wobble pop places there, nice little establishments for a few of the older Swift hearths. Very cool. A couple of nice tap rooms, a couple of nice breweries. Colchester's a lovely place. Ipswich, a lot of people have been saying where they're from anyway. Crush Daddy Coots, have you ever noticed that jet washing costs? I never really pay that much attention to it. It's a minimal amount of money. I'm sure when the game first came out, people were saying about that. I just do it without even thinking. Oh, the cleaning cart doesn't. That's why I haven't noticed on here. Call of Duty World at War when you unlock the zombies. Now, like I've said before, my daughter's boyfriend, Mr. Dalek JD is a Call of Duty's YouTuber. He's got 2.5, 3 million subscribers. I mean, he's a big dog. His content is mostly zombies. He does a lot of zombie stuff. He was over here the other night. Lovely, lovely guy. Get on like a house on fire with him. Western Kentucky, Ireland, Fife in Scotland, Alberta, Central Florida. Gmail, thank you for joining us. Celtic Mad. Is it Celtic because it's Celtic, or is it Celtic as in you're a Celtic fan? I don't know. Celtic Mad 1888. Rob Dag. We've got loads of people that have been in that I didn't notice. I do apologise if I haven't said your names. Ipswich, often referred to as Upswatch. Why has my screen gone off? No. Ooh, cool, blimey, I had a heart attack then. That wasn't good. Austin David, sorry, Sam Days 6857. Austin David had to scale the console version of Weekend Park unless it was too big for console. Yeah, separate building pack. See, I don't understand the logic behind that, right? Because I'm just putting it out there. I'm not arguing with anyone. I'm not trying to cause any controversy. Now, there are a lot of maps that do this, where the actual map size is very, very big, and for it to work, they'll do a separate buildings pack. Mechet is the same. It's got a load of extra stuff. Pichonnier's got a lot of extra stuff that you have to download separately. The thing about that is the overall download still remains the same. I suppose it's because the console, but then the console's still got to render the map and all of the buildings as well. So I don't understand. That doesn't make sense. Like I say, I'm not a PC guy. I'm not a coder. I'm not a modder. I'm not a map maker. But if you've got a map that's 900, 1,000 megabyte download, and then you've got 900 megabytes of required mods to download, that still comes in at 1.9, regardless whether it's one clump of 1.9 or two separate. But I suppose if it renders them separately, it works out easier. I don't know. Like I say, I don't know how it works, but yeah, cool. They've had to scale it down. That makes sense. Oh, Celtic fan. Cool. Okay. We've got Indiana, Glasgow, Cork and Ireland. The only long eaten. Badadamuck. Is that how I say it? Chris, is it Chris Up or Chris Up? Chris Up, Ontario, Halstead, Kansas, Central Florida. We've had Steampunk and Farm Simulator would be a cool mix. Would be interesting. Calgary, Alberta. Lots of Albertans. We've got lots of Albertans in today. It's more from Giant Side than Auction Davids. That makes sense. Right, I need to go and actually, you know what I'll do? Let's turn the engine off. I'll go and get my tractor and trailer. Everyone close your eyes, because in-game I never tab. You know that. I walk off, and then I walk to where I'm going. I don't tab. We all know this. It's a fact. Don't look. I've been to Liverpool. I love Liverpool. We did a tour many, many years ago. We did the Beatles experience around Liverpool, and we went back a couple of years later because I loved it. It was amazing. It's a brilliant place. Currently playing 4X maps on Steam Machine, which is weaker than the PS5 Pro. Yeah, I genuinely, I can't explain it. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs. It's a tricky one. What was I doing? Tractor trailer. So actually, let's use the voucher again. Oh, I was told the other day. Who was it messaged me? Was it HMG? Who messaged me? Apparently Scroft is using the Land Rover on his Let's Play, and he's done the same colour blue. I had no idea. I just did it when I did the Buren map tour, liked the colour, so I swapped it. I didn't know that Scroft had done the same colour. What are the chances? Great minds think alike, that's all I can say. Rural Saskatchewan, so that's like middle of nowhere. I used to watch Mike Mitchell in Saskatchewan, the farming channel. Wow. The size, the scale was unlike anything I've ever seen. It was just absolutely crazy. Cambridge, just outside Cambridge, that's Carl Robinson. Is this on console PC? This is console. I'm a console guy through and through. Cut me in half and like a stick of Brighton rock, or rock from wherever, Blackpool rock, it says PlayStation through the middle. That's me. Oh, be careful. Pennsylvania, cool. A wobble pop. A wobble pop is an adult beverage because it makes you a little bit wobbly. because obviously when children are watching and stuff, or you know, YouTube aren't always big fans of, you know. I'm not advocating drinking. That's what I'm saying. Do people drink? Yes. Do adults drink? Yes. Drink responsibly. Drink safely. Never drink and drive. You know, all that stuff. So they just get referred. That's from watching Derek Bieri. Derek Bieri, Vice Grip Garage. He always refers to them as Wobble Pops, and that just stuck. I just liked the name. I thought it was quite funny. Adult Juice, Wobble Pops, whichever way you want to call it. Kent Coast. That's where most of my family are from. The Kent coastline. From just outside Seal in Kent. Get the reference? There's a place called Rotham, and most of my family, my ancestors come from the Rotham area. They were all farmers back in the day. And one of my ancestors married an Irish farmer, a female. He married a female. Shock horror. The lady he married was an Irish farmer, so I think we've got Irish roots back somewhere as well, but I'm not too sure. We've never done that side of the family tree. Yeah, I want to go down to Rotham because apparently the church in Rotham, there are loads and loads of gravestones with the Seal name and stuff. That is bizarre. Who was asking me about Farm Dog earlier? He's laying on his bed in the man cave next to me. I don't know when he came out. Oh no, he's just gone. I just said his name, so he's run off now. Yeah, so I want to go down to Rotham. I would love to go and check that out because, and then, so they're all farmers because it was a lot more farming then, back in the day. A lot more people employed in the farming industry. And then one of my ancestors, my great-great-grandfather, double or triple, Henry Bernard Seal, left Kent, moved into London, and he was one of the OG policemen in London when they were peelers. When Sir Robert Peel started the police force, my great-great-grandfather was a peeler. So he was a London policeman. So some of the family then moved in towards London and then it kind of went from there. Which is rather cool. How come graphics are better than when you play it? I'm on PS5 Pro. Other than that, I don't know. My internet connection's very good. I don't. Other than that, couldn't tell you. What else have we got? Yeah, pop is British slang for soda. Yeah, it's like soda pop. So it's like wobble pops. It's an adult drink that makes you a bit wobbly, potentially. Valley Spring is coming by the end of the year. I think it's supposed to be before that, but it might not be till then. But anyway, Bristol Carp Anglers, thank you very much. Wales, but lived in the French Alps since 2015. Cool. For me as a modder, it's hard to set everything. I can only finger cross it will work on console because I cannot test on console. Yeah, it's always a difficult one, and I say that when I do my mod reviews. Sometimes that transfer over from PC to console, like when maps come out and there are things that might be not in quite the same location, or something doesn't work quite how the modder or map maker intended it to, and I will often say the chances are this mod or this map will get an update, because once the modder or map maker starts getting feedback from the wider audience, they can go back and say, right, okay, now I know I need to tweak this, adjust this, check that. You know, it makes sense. I assume if Giants still do the things they used to do, they will message modders sometimes if something's not working or it fails a particular part of testing and say, look, you need to tweak this, adjust that. I say I'm not a modder or map maker. It's just from what I've gleaned from talking to people in the past. YouTube compression is. I have YouTube depression. Is that a thing? Nothing wrong with the console guy. I'm with you on that. I must say, Flight Sim is a little bit of a letdown with random glitches in career mode. I haven't. Yeah. Ryan Seals. Hi everyone. There you go. Not related. It's Seals, not Seal. We call it Pop and Canada. We used to the Pop Shop. Nice. Right, let us continue. Let's drop that down. Don't think we're not going to have a full load, definitely not. And this is all just going to be sold. I don't need soybean for anything, so I won't keep hold of it. I don't need that one anymore. I know where we're delivering it to, so we'll take it to where it's got to go. I love that Antics is in the chat. That's so cool. So cool. It's cool that everyone's in the chat. I hope I make that abundantly clear when I'm talking and people are chatting, and I just think it's awesome. I've missed doing this. Like I say, I've gone through that period where my back, and obviously now my hip, now I know it's my hip, as well as my back, has been so bad that I can't sit up for long periods of time. And then we went through, we've obviously been having this hot spell at the moment. So it just, the planets aligned, the temperature dropped enough, my back wasn't hurting today, my hip wasn't hurting today, and I woke up and thought, I'm going to live stream. So I came out to the man cave, set everything up, because I haven't been out here for a while. I come out every now and again, check on everything, make sure everything's okay. The PC, obviously I had to update loads of stuff, and OBS had to update, and this had to update, and that, so that took a while. And I'm glad I've done it. And I think next week, or the week coming up, the temperature's supposed to be dropping a little bit lower, I think down to 24, 23, 22. So I might do another live stream in the week. I was thinking about maybe doing a mod review, a live mod review. Potentially, what do you reckon? Live mod review? Might have been an interesting thing to do, mightn't it? So potentially I might do that in the week. It all depends. Had I ever thought about linking up with a modder so you can have some input on building a map? I'd love to see inputs. That would be very, very cool. I know a couple of people that were working or were going to work on maps. There's a couple of places I've often said I would love to do a map. I wouldn't know where to begin and build a map. I was talking a lot with Omatana when we were at FarmCon about modding. She's a great person to ask, and Marnock's Mapping messages me quite a lot. Obviously it's Chris S. Riley, it's Antics. There's loads of people reach out to me about stuff. Cavalier Roy will often message me about stuff, give me a heads up about what he's doing and things like that. You know, weirdly, the only person I've never had any interaction with is Oxygen David. I'd love to. I've been a big fan of his since I very, very first started playing. I don't know if I've done something to offend him at some point or something, I don't know. And I suppose because he knows I'm on console, so he's not going to reach out and offer me early access, because I don't do that. I would love to chat to Oxygen David. I think that'd be super, super cool. Hey Grizzly, how are you? Live mod review. That might be quite cool. I might do that, you know. We'll see what mods come out this week. And if it's nice and cool, sort of, it depends on what time you drop, of course, as well. But I think that might be an interesting thing to do. Something. Kick that word, cowboy. I can't say it out loud, just in case. From Denmark, thank you. Thank you, Nina. I think it would be a good idea. I might try that. Thank you, Farmer T, for joining us. Yeah, the last update wrecked my HOTAS, so I keep saying HOTAS, my HOTAS and pedal mapping. I was looking on forums yesterday on PlayStation 5, on the mode settings, you have to have it on red for PlayStation 5. If you're on PlayStation 4, it needs to be on green, is it? And then blue is for PC. So I'd lost all my mapping, and I was like, I literally bought it. I bought the HOTAS, was it Sunday, whenever it was I got it. And like a day, 2 days later, it has an update and it stopped working. Someone in a chat forum said, change your mode to blue and it'll be fine. And I thought, well, that's not for PlayStation 5. I change it to blue and I'll be darned if it doesn't work. So I don't know what happened, but try that, see if it works. Yeah, having it on the blue light rather than the red one, and it's working fine. So I'm doing well, thanks. I hope you and the family are well. Hope everyone's been doing well. Is that TM Mills? Hello, thanks for joining us. Clark Herman. I genuinely don't know what happened to Alien Jim. Just stopped doing stuff. I know. I mean, like all of us, nobody likes getting negative feedback, and you know, I don't know that he struggled with it. I think he got a lot of grief for something. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, I don't know. Genuinely don't know. He just kind of dropped off the map a little bit. And then nothing else came out. He was amazing. He was the first map maker that ever reached out to me. When he was doing Sussex Farms, he reached out and said he was sending me updates of all the stuff he was doing and all the things he would, like, literally work in progress shots. Before people had Facebook channels and live streams and were doing it live, he was sending me stuff, and obviously he put names of streets and roads and things in there for me and my daughter Silly G, which was amazing. And then on Spectacle Island, one of the farmers was named. You know, it was incredible. we did a live stream together. We did like a farm tour, and we went and joined him on a multiplayer. He was a very, very cool guy. He made some really, really cool stuff. He was very innovative. A lot of the stuff he did kind of set the bar at the time. You know, on Spectacle Island, having the boat, it was the first. You know, yes, it went on a very linear path, but that was new. That was very different. So it's pretty, very, very cool. Thank you, Grizz. You're an absolute star. Great day for a chat. It is a great day for a chat. I loved his maps too. He did some awesome stuff. That should be all of it. We're saying 80%. I'll take it and we'll sell it. Yeah, the last update is Unreal Test 5. Getting mine on Monday. So many grumbles in the Facebook pages. Yeah, try that. It might work. Terrier 930. Hello. Seen you before? Yes, Sir Falconator. Your eyes do deceive you. I am AI. I'm not real. I am real. AI doesn't sweat like this when it's hot. So I do need a drink. I'll do that in just a second as well. Hello everyone. It's very, very cool you all to be here. Hope you and the family are keeping well. Finally taking the plunge and got myself a gaming PC. Absolutely love all the singing and dancing mods. Cool. You're in for a treat with Whitcomb. I'm looking forward to it massively. Chris, hello, MrSealyp. How are you? Hope you and family are doing well. They're all doing great. Thank you so much. My eldest daughter, this is scary. My eldest daughter is 30 on Saturday. Or Sunday, but she's having a party Saturday. So I'm not sure about videos Saturday and Sunday. I might be a little bit worse for wear on Sunday. But yeah, 30. That's terrifying. When did my firstborn turn? I mean, woof. Anyway, yeah, she's 30, which is very, very cool. We're all doing great. Thank you everyone for asking. I hope you are all doing well. Schultz modding, right? Everyone's jumping in now. We got Sir Falconator, we got Grizz, we got Schultz modding, another fantastic modder. See, they're all popping in. These are guys from my Discord, awesome human beings, fantastic, helpful. They're just great people. I can't thank them enough for everything they do all the time. I know I say it on videos and stuff, but they are brilliant, brilliant people. Great way to spend the morning with MrSealyp. Thank you, that's very kind of you to say that. Scruff said in a video by the end of the year or November. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he got access on PC. Yeah. One of the content creators that got me into FS25, been enjoying it for a few weeks. That's cool, David Mon. Thank you very much. Your oldest is 18. Honestly, where do the years go? It's scary. Did I turn the engine off? Nope. Come back for that later on. Oh, actually, no, what I'll do. Because I'll forget. And I'll come back on. And I'll think, where did I leave the harvester? Let me go and put the header on the trailer. And then I'll go and grab the tractor. I mean, I could use... It's difficult. The AI splines aren't great. They do get caught up on stuff, especially with the traffic on, so you don't care. J-Bots! Hey! We missed you at FarmCon, my friend. We really missed you at FarmCon. I asked Cop the week before. I said, is Jay coming? He said, unfortunately he's not. Ah, it's so cool. We are well, thank you very much. I hope you're well too. 35 and 2 years behind me. Wow. That's incredible. No, that's true. I can't be AI because my tractor's not up a tree or in a ditch or a river or, yeah, caught up on something. Snowsky 2000, don't know if anyone said this, but your game audio sounds crackly when vehicles are going. Has anyone else got crackly sound when my vehicles are going? It might be sometimes because my mic, because I don't wear headphones. I don't wear headphones when I play. So what a lot of content creators do, they'll wear headphones, they'll have the game audio in their ear, but I don't. I have my game audio coming out of my monitor. So the game audio is being picked up by my mic as well as my voice, but the game audio is also being picked up by OBS. So there might be a little bit of reverberation. Yeah, no one's mentioned it yet. Yeah, there might be a few. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Unless it's the fan. I've got the fan blowing past me. It could be that. Let me turn that away. Could be the fan, because the air's blowing past my mouth. It's been like it for a while. Thought nothing of it. Oh, sorry. Ooh, no. Oh. That's not good. So maybe next time then I need to wear my headphones and have the game audio coming out of the headphones. That way it's all being picked up through OBS and I won't get any feedback off the screen. It's weird because every other stream I've ever done, I've always done it like this. I've never ever worn headphones. I find them very, I don't know. I've got some in-ear ones. I bought some Raycons. Not that I'm advertising Raycon, but I bought some Raycon, the bone conducting one that goes around your neck. That's quite cool. Bit freaky, bit of a weird vibration. But I bought some ones that sit on the outside of your ear. They're very cool as well. It's more like earbuds, sort of. Oh, now everyone's saying it now. Didn't hear anything until you read that. Oh man. Could have been the fan, don't know. What time is it? 2:45. I was only going to stream till 3. I need to deliver this stuff anyway. It almost sounds like your headphone jack isn't pushing all the way. Really? That's peculiar. Elgato showing fine. Mic audio showing fine. Right. It could be the fan. Don't know if it's that. Maybe. Yeah, the day's flown by. I sat here at midday trying to get everything set up and running, and the way that the YouTube thing sets up live stream now has changed. And I couldn't find... You have to put the streaming thing into OBS. And I couldn't find where it was. That was weird. What was that? That was just a very weird sound next to me. Will I be giving ETS a go when it comes to console? Gone now. It could have been the mic. It was the fan. I think the fan, there was enough air blowing past my mouth that was causing... It could be that. I've turned the fan further away. I'm so sorry. It's just because I was melting. I just thought I just had the fan blowing a little bit behind me. Yeah, ETS. A lot of people have mentioned it. And I do like the look of it. I watched Jimmy Broadbent play it a little bit. I know Farmer Cop on his game channel, not his farming channel, he's been doing a bit of all sorts of stuff. It does look cool actually. I would like to. It's not gone. Oh, okay. I haven't played Bus Simulator. I know a lot of people messaged me. There are so many simulator games out there. That's weird then. I wonder why it's doing that. Thank you, Wave. Yeah, maybe it was that. Could have just been a little bit of air going past the mic. Let's go in cab. I don't do it. Yeah, I've been trying to do a bit more in cab. I do like this voucher. This is very cool. I've been enjoying this. I think all my tractors, like I say, I got the John Deere, the New Holland from that I had on Kinlake that came out with the Highlands fishing, because I love the sound of it. And that case I've got, oh, it sounds just absolutely banging. And then I've got this Valtra. It's got a nice deep throaty sound to it. Anyway. Been playing it. It's great. You can lose lots of hours. Wife hasn't seen me for 2 days. The problem is any new game that comes out, like, especially like adventure games where you've got, like, you know, I always found it when I did the VR stuff on PlayStation 4. I would lose hours just so into the whole environment and everything. And you take the headset off me, like, wow. That being said, that the old Meta VR thing when Farming Simulator VR came out, that was awful. I was really looking forward to that, and I thought, oh, it's going to be great content, and it wasn't. And I made the 2 videos, and they did appallingly. People just didn't like it, and that's fair enough. But I could not wear that Meta headset for more than half an hour at a time without feeling sick. I never ever had that on PS4 VR. I haven't got PS5 VR. I've never bought that. Maybe I should. I think you can do VR on Flight Sim, can't you? So you can you turn it? I assume so. I don't know. Is it the bass clipping? Is it going too high on the top end? I can move the mic a bit further back if that helps. Is that any better? I don't know. Maybe the mic was too close to my mouth. Oh, I've missed my turning. When we all played Ballon Road together, my son was just born. Now he's sitting there beside me driving truck. That's incredible. That seems like a lifetime ago. It was a long time ago. We did that big silage harvest, didn't we? I really enjoyed that. Look, Le Roseurs, they're here again. Hiding, watching my every move. My missus always tuts when she hears the music to the start of your videos. She knows I've become addicted again. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh, it's that Limbo 78. Thank you very much. Oh dear. Most of my gaming for Farming Simulator is driving and harvesting until I get to the corner sometimes, but mainly using cab. Yeah. Hello, Gamer Shadow. Paul Duff. Still crackling a little bit. That's weird. I have to fiddle around with my settings then. It's not showing that I'm hitting the top end on my mic settings. I'll have to try it with the headset. Next time I stream, whoa! Yeah, next time I do a live stream, I'll put my headphones in and I'll try and get them. I don't think it's that. I don't know what they're causing. GTA is going to be the same. Yeah, I played GTA 5 when it first came out, and I played it a lot. I mean, it's been out a long time now. I played it a lot. It seems like another life ago when that came out. But I know if I get the new version, I probably won't make that many videos, because everyone will be making videos on it. All the big content creators that do that kind of stuff anyway. And like I say, because the way the YouTube algorithm works, because it's not Farming Simulator content, it just won't gain traction. It'll be kind of pointless. I might play it for myself. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. It tends to be when I'm driving. Maybe it's. I'm just trying to look at the Elgato. I'm just looking to my OBS to my side. The Elgato's not going up high enough. I don't understand. There's no desktop audio. I don't know. I'll tell you what I do need to do though. Before I go and sell this, I'm going to have a drink. Sorry. Now, this is not sponsored or an endorsement or anything, but I found, who was I watching the other day? These this Holy drinks, and they're like, they do like hydration ones with electrolytes and stuff in them. They do ones that boost your energy, that've got a bit of caffeine. They're very low sugar, all different flavours. And I bought a trial pack a while back. Oh man, I've one a day, and what I do is I water it down more and more. So the more I drink, I add more water to it. Just adds a bit of flavour to the water, but they're absolutely brilliant. I've been really helping them, especially when it's been hot. Have I ever considered doing a multiplayer live stream? I did one a while back. Sorry, my back's starting to hurt. Yeah, I did one a while ago when we did the charity live stream. We did multiplayer. We did a lot of multiplayer with a lot of very cool people. I'm not sure I'm going to do the one this year. I've been asked about it, and they're thinking about doing it in a different format, but I don't know if I'm going to. Right, let's just unload this. There we go. Well, if there's anything left, we'll get paid. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Holy stuff's really good. Yeah. Oh, he was promoting it, was he? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've been drinking it now a couple of months, I suppose. Yeah, it's very good. More of an arts RDR2 fan. Oh, yeah, Red Dead Redemption. Love that. Oh, nearly $4 on top. That's pretty cool. We'll take that. Oh man, okay. Not hearing any cracks or weird sounds over here. Don't know then. Very strange. A rare live from one of the legends. Hope you're great. Thank you very much. I like that. Thank you, Cody. Sorry you haven't been hearing from me. I've been working in my little workshop. That's cool. That's very cool. Well, Sniper, awesome time. Thanks for your great video stream. Take care of it. Take care, my friend. Look after yourself. Seen the shorts that said Rockstar and Sony aren't happy with each other. Ooh. Okay. Well, it's weird. I don't know why. I don't know really. There's a lot of people are up in arms about the fact that, well, they're saying, Sony is saying from is it 2027, some point in 2027, they're going to go fully digital. There'll be no more hard copies of stuff. And people are going mad about it. I've been digital, I mean, I've got, not on this one, on my PS5 Pro I haven't, but my PS5, I've got the slot for a disc. everything's digitally downloaded from the PS Store. I didn't realise it was that big a thing, that big of a problem. I don't know. Anyway, Tom Rose in the chat. Hello, Tom. Tom and Nico, thanks for joining us. Oh, that'd be awesome, Pithers. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, my wife was drinking something else. What was it she was drinking? And she was making these little sachets of stuff, same sort of thing, electrolytes and stuff, various different vitamins and minerals and whatnot. And I tried one of the holy ones, and she switched over to holy as well now. So we're both ordering stuff every now and again. Edgar Fisher, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us. As soon as I drive, it's back again. Weird. Is it just this tractor? I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's go back. Let me switch tractor. Is it just the base on this tractor that's doing it? I don't know. Yeah, I guess there is an element of that. I suppose because, I don't know, like I say, I stopped buying physical copies of games a long while ago. So I suppose in my mind, you just kind of make the assumption, I suppose everyone's moving towards digital now. Everything's digital, everything downloads, you know. I just assumed most people did these days. I don't know. I mean, that's on me, I guess. That's more a me thing than it is anyone else. I just assumed most people did. So when I saw that and people were going, I thought, that's really odd. Why are people so angry? Yeah, I suppose there is that worry as well. I know we had that problem recently where Sony Online went down, and that was a nightmare because I couldn't do anything, nothing at all, because everything's digital. Because unless you can hook up to the PlayStation Network, you can't do a thing. Where I suppose if you've got a hard copy, you can just put it in play. I suppose it was a Harvester as well. Okay, I don't know then. Have I played on Pugway Alley? No, I haven't. I did the map tour, but I haven't played on it. I think people can still hear me. I just think it's a little bit of a crackle when yeah, Elements. That's one. The other one. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of content creators I watch do Element and AGI. Is it AGI 1? Whichever one it is. They do a lot as well. Just want to double check. Oh, we have got another. We've got another one here. So we've got a pink grape juice. That's our rosé. Still, this is taking forever at this side. It's the same running. It's just taking forever. Johnny, member for 19 months. Hello, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a member for so long. That's very, very cool. You can hear the crackle with the bass of the wind. Because you can hear these factories. It's really bad when walking by the building, so it's got to be the base. As I move over to there, how do I affect that? So I could do, I suppose, just turn. If I turn it down on my TV, is that any better? Don't know. In-game audio coming back through, I'm pretty sure. It takes loud in-game sounds to come through. Right, so if I turn the in-game sound down. It's really loud now. I've just turned the volume down. So the Elgato's peaking. Let me just turn. About now. I don't understand that. 4B Gaming, hello man. I don't understand what's going on. Been streaming it 2 hours. It had been alright. So Falconer's a member for 23 months. It's a little better. I dropped it down on the Elgato. Just drop it a little bit lower. Maybe it was peaking. Drop the mic a little bit as well. No. What I don't understand is, right, I streamed for an hour and a half. No one mentioned it. No one said a word until someone said, "Oh, I can hear a crackling," and then now it's a thing. 4B Gaming, member for 9 months. I'm great, thank you. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing okay. That's very strange. Okay. Do I drive up the road in this? Oh, I might as well. I'll drive up the road in this. I was going to go and get the Land Rover, but we're in this now. We might as well go. J-Bot, member for 22 months. Thank you very much to all of you that have been members for a long time. You're absolutely awesome. Can't thank you enough. Memberships are available. If you want to become a member, there should be a link in the description. Yeah, that's really quiet now. Oh, I wish I knew what was going on. Turn the Elgato down as well now. It shouldn't be doing it anyway. Dear me. Where am I flying to next? I've got a video in the works. Ah, Sir Falconator, what a legend. Sir Falconator just sent 10 gift memberships. So if you've just received a gift membership, thumbs up. Thank you, Sir Falconator. You're a start. Farming Steve. Is that ST? Farming Steve? Thank you very much. You're an absolute legend as well. Very generous of you. So if you've just received a membership, you can thank Sir Falconator. Very cool. I don't get it. Why has it suddenly started doing this? Oh, I'm annoyed now. Nothing's peaking on my thing here. Stream showing it's running fine. No dropped frames. Don't know. Fan Farmer 26, member for 23 months. You're more than welcome. Thank you very much. Stinky P, member for 23 months. I'm a legend. Thank you. That's very, very cool. Mute my mic for a second. Okay, if it's not the mic then, what is doing it? Like I say, my Elgato, the feed from my Elgato to OBS is not maxing out. It's way below. Don't know. Like I say, what I'll do on the next stream, like I say, I might do a live mod review in the week. I'll put my headphones on. See if it's anything to do with that. When are they going to bring back Alice Chalmers tractors? Who? Who's bringing? That would be modders. Oh, just squeaked under there. It sounds like a jack connection. How weird. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tom. Okay, right, let's deliver this. Should bump our money back up a little bit, shouldn't it? Depends what we get for it. Oh, we'll take that. Thank you very much. Very nice indeed. Right, contracts. Oh, I didn't get paid for that. Let's collect on that. Boom. Hodge 1, thank you, from Saskatchewan. Awesome stuff. Did I miss Glenn? Where's Glenn? Must done. Hello, 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 hello. Right, so let's go back on here. Oh my days, we've got loads here now. What have we got? Peas, sunflowers, onions, red beet, parsnip, ugh. Barley, sowing. Oh, got a sowing contract. I could start a sowing contract for peas. Should we do that? Let's accept that contract. I'll actually see where I'm doing that this one. Trying to orient myself. Yes, we did a corn harvest in that field a while back. I'll take this back. It's the sounding game. It went away with the menu. Oh, okay, that's weird. I wonder why the game's doing it. Stupid game. Stupid giant. I'm joking, I love it. I love the game, really. My audio cable, it's done through, it's going through Elgato. It comes out my PlayStation into the Elgato and then to the monitor. It's not still crackling now. You're walking. Sounds loud. It sounds like heavy rain and plastic roofing. What in the world? Hang on. Hang on. Help me understand. It's got to be a game thing. It's got to be something wrong. Okay, so what I'll do, let's say. Ooh, never thought of that. Is that any better? I didn't have my mic muted on my controller. That shouldn't make a difference, should it? Or maybe it is. Has it been that long? Let me know. Can you still hear me alright? Should do, because it's coming from this mic, but I didn't have that. No, it's still there. Nothing's working. Well, Gatto, not that old. It's a 4K one as well. It's YouTube. It's YouTube's fault. It's always YouTube's fault. Yeah, next time I'll try with headphones on. We'll give that a go. We'll see. I'm not going to do Google AI. I'm not having them AI-ing things. It starts with me AI-ing a question on this, and then they take over the world. Put that there. Well, there's a conversation going. I'm thinking, what wedding? That's a conversation happening with someone else. That's not for me. What time is it? Oh, it's only 3:10. I was only going to stream till 3. Depending on how long it takes to reload the game, save it might be in the game. Maybe hop out and hop back in. We can try that. Let's. Oh, I may have caused a minor traffic jam. Right, let's stop that. Let's save the game. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Nobody really cares about the sound. We're here for him, not the background noise. Yeah, but I can imagine it's probably frustrating. AI will be the death of the human brain. Honestly, it's terrifying. I know people keep talking about YouTube slop, but the stuff that's out there is just, you know, I'm not the best content creator on the planet, but when you're doing stuff and you're engaging and talking, and when I do like history stuff and I'll find out something, if you can just go onto ChatGPT or any of these things and type in, I want a book about blah, 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 and it goes, boom, done, illustrated, written, done, and there is no creativity in that. None whatsoever. It's terrifying. Genuinely. Sorry, you're going to get me ranting again. You're more than welcome, Nebraska Jim. Thanks for joining us. In all fairness, I'm here for the beard. It's rare you get to see me live. It was Wisconsin, wasn't it? Was that the last time? It would have been, wouldn't it? What was I doing? Oh yeah, saving it. If this doesn't reload now, oh no. Ooh. Right. Let's see what happens. It was, wasn't it? That was awesome. I enjoyed that trip. Meeting all you guys was just brilliant. Jababo and Driver 53, and oh, it was good. Clutch, getting to meet Clutch was brilliant. All these people that I'd watched and seen and knew about, it was just cool. Right, what am I doing? Let's go back to multiplayer. Let's try it again. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to make any difference at all, but we can try. I mean, to be fair, I'm going to put this back on. I'm going to go and get the tractor, and I'm going to start the sowing contract, but I am going to finish this. So if you've just joined, I do apologise. Chad Bergman, howdy. I was only going to stream from 1 till 3. It's now 10 past 3. So, yeah, I'm going to stop streaming in a little while. Instantly heard the crackle. It's got to be the game, hasn't it? That's so weird. What is doing it? Maybe I might have to update OBS or Elgato or something. It's causing a problem. Mouse 2222. Yes, it's hanging fine. Thank you very much. Hello, Glenn. Sorry, I didn't say hello when you popped in the chat. I saw your name up there. I was like, oh. Where's the... Hang on a minute. What's going on here? Mute that. Check the contracts again, because sometimes you get different ones pop up. I don't think we've got new ones to pop up. No, we haven't. Right. Close your eyes. I'm not tabbing. You know the rules. I don't do this. We are experiencing technical difficulties. Yeah, that's what that screen's for. Stand by for action. Yeah. Right. Tabitha Seal. No crackling now. Really? Someone said they heard it immediately. Thank you, Paul Duff. Take care of yourself. I will try to keep up the good work. Like I say, it's nice to have a chat with people and to be in a live stream and chatting to people, because when you're kind of just making your videos day in and day out, you can feel a little bit kind of isolated, and it always fills me with a, I don't know, it's a real resurgence in kind of faith in what I do. Yeah, no, it's very cool. I enjoy doing this. Getting to chat to people. What time is it on here? 4:43. We're going to start to lose the light. Yeah, I'll go and grab the sewing machine. I said I knew where the field was and I've forgotten now. We'll see. Maybe it just got worse over time as I was playing the game. I don't know why it would, but it's all good. Whoa, more my days. Been out with shoulder surgery, so yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? I do like this. Yeah, well, we'll see, but who knows? Who knows? I think I'll use, and mind you, the other tractor's even throatier. It's got a bit more of a rumble to it. I tell you what, I haven't checked my milk situation. Let me park this up. That's one thing I haven't done. When I go to Nina and Brian's farm, the lovely Nina, and I've done all sorts of stuff on their farm now, and I did the baling recently and I absolutely loved that. What I haven't done is reversing a trailer. Who knows where that would go? Let me check this and see if we've got much milk. Oh, 900 litres. We'll take it. Start the engine. This mod pack had an update saying that when you turned now, it didn't look bad on the person, but it still does. Anyway. Chris, love your videos. It's nice watching live stream. You've got a great community following you. It's always a nice experience. Thank you very much. Yeah. If I do reverse a trailer, Nina, we'll do it in a big open field so I can't damage it. Every time I go to break something, I don't want to damage anything. If I don't damage a piece of equipment machinery, I damage myself. It's not say it's not complicated. When I did a tractor driving experience many years ago, and I drove a John Deere, and what you had to do was reverse up the field, hook onto a trailer, drive down the field, then reverse back up the field through a slalom of like cones, and I did it no problem at all. And the farmer said to me, "Oh, have you done a lot of this?" I said, "Only in game, genuinely only in game." So I was kind of, where's our trigger gone? There we go. But I just wondered if I can still do it. You know, And that's the only time I've never ever owned a vehicle where I've had a trailer. I've never reversed a real trailer in real life until then. So the only training I'd ever had was in game. Oh dear. Mutt Dog, great to see a live stream and also Flight Simulator stuff. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. I've had a lot of people saying they've been enjoying it. That's cool. Don't forget, if you are watching those videos and this video and any other videos, to hit the like button. I'm getting lots of people are watching but not hitting the like button. It takes no time at all, and you know, unless you really detest what I'm doing, and then those people tend to dislike it, just hit the like button. It takes a couple of seconds, and it just tells YouTube that people are liking it, you know, and it gets pushed to a wider audience. I think we all get into that rut of you watch the content creators. I watch the same people a lot all the time. And you kind of watch a video, jump to the next, watch a video, jump to the next. And it's a simple thing. You just kind of forget to do it. I would appreciate it massively if people did. That would be absolutely awesome. If you can do it in game, you can do it in real life. I mean, that's the rule for everything, isn't it? I'm not sure if I proved that correctly or not. Maybe you need to use a wheel to make it lifelike. Yeah, I could do. I have got wheel and pedals. I've got a couple. I've got Thrustmaster set. I got sent out. I've got a Fanatec set that I used when I was going to do my Project Motor Racing videos, but we all know how that turned out. So yeah, that didn't happen. I did a couple of videos, but did it with my controller. The game is better now, but still, now this is going to be the test. Okay, so just thumbs down, so you have a better ratio. Yep, brilliant. Thanks, 4B. Oh dear. Hopefully. See, this has got a much deeper. Tell me if that's crackling really badly. It's got to be a bass thing. Because I'm all about the boost, about the boost. Oh, that is very oof. Yeah. It's the bass then, isn't it? Wow, that's let's park that up. Have I got a tractor that has no bass note to it? It's definitely bass. That sounds very bass heavy. Have I got because I've got a bass speaker down here, but that's not in the system. That's not plugged in, like in line to the Elgato. Okay. Won't use that one. What about this one? Yep, still got it. It's going to be there. Okay. If I just do the sewing from a distance, we'll do it from a long way back. Can I turn down my low bass output pickup? Well, I don't know what that is or where it is. Thank you, 4B. I'll have a look after the stream. I'll have a look and see what that is. It could be under... Oh, actually, I wonder... Nope, not that. I don't want to start fiddling around with stuff. Elgato. Don't know. I'm not going to start fiddling around with that stuff now. Tell you what I'll do. What time is it now? It's 20 past 3. I was only going to... I was going to stop at 3, so I've gone past the time anyway. I've taken on this contract to do some sewing, so I'll do that off camera. Like I say, I'll probably... One day this week, we'll see what mods come out. And I'll do a live stream. I'll do a mod live stream. That actually sounds more bassy. I don't know why this has suddenly got a lot of bass to it. That's really weird. Okay, right. I'll head out to the field and I'll get this going. But anyway, that's it. No, it's worse. I need some lights on for this as well. But I think that's where I'm going to end today's live stream. I've had an absolute blast. I've really enjoyed it. I would have sat in my living room, or I might have even come back out here again, and I would have sat this afternoon doing prep work for tomorrow's video, but the prep work has become the live stream, and I've had an absolute blast. on the chat with all you guys, everyone that's been in here, everyone that's been chatting, everyone that's donated, everyone that's become members, everyone that's donated memberships. It's been absolutely brilliant. I genuinely have enjoyed it. So like I say, there'll be more coming, don't worry. As the temperature starts to drop again, I'm hoping to do more of these. I know I kept saying it a long while ago, and I never seemed to get the right confluence of situations that made it happen. So that's where we're going to be. So thank you to everyone in the chat. If you're all in here, everyone that's saying thank you, see you soon, I appreciate you all massively. I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then of course, please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do, as always, thanks for watching.